Good morning. Today is October 26th, and the title of today's lesson is Without the Deeds of the Law. Romans 3:28 says, "Therefore we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law." In the historical context, Paul was speaking in Romans 3:28 of the law in its broad sense of the system Judaism. No matter how conscientiously a Jew tried to live under this system, that person could not be justified if he or she failed to accept Jesus as the Messiah. Romans 3:28 is Paul's conclusion from the claim that the law of faith excludes boasting. If a man is justified by his or her own actions, he can boast about it. But when he is justified because Jesus is the object of his faith, then the credit clearly belongs to God, who justified the sinner. Ellen G. White gives an interesting answer to this question. What is justification by faith? She wrote, "It is the work of God in laying the glory of man in the dust, and doing for man that which it was not in his own power to do for himself." Ellen White said this in the Testimonies to the Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 456. Works of law cannot atone for past sins. Justification cannot be earned. It can be received only by faith in the atoning sacrifice of Christ. Therefore, in this sense, works of the law have nothing to do with justification. To be justified without works means to be justified without there being anything in ourselves to merit justification. But many Christians have misunderstood and misapplied this text. They say that all one has to do is to believe, while downplaying the works or obedience, even obedience to the moral law. In doing so, they completely misread Paul. In the book of Romans and elsewhere, Paul attaches a great importance to the keeping of the moral law. Jesus certainly did, as did James and John. Paul's point is that although obedience to the law is not the means of justification, the person who justified by faith still keeps the law of God and in fact is the only one who can keep the law. An unregenerate person who has never been justified can never fulfill the requirements of the law. Today's question is, why is it so easy to get caught up in the trap of thinking that because the law doesn't save us, we need not to worry about keeping it? Please answer below, and also thank you for watching today. Hit the like and subscribe button and continue to watch us every single day. God bless you.